But we are going to start in the beginning with Mr. Allen. Please, the floor is yours. Can you make sure your mic is on?
Is that it? That's it. Thank you for allowing me to appear today. It would have been easier to do it via Zoom or WebEx, but I felt it was important to be here. And I guess I'm old school with this kind of thing. And you would say, why would a 71-year-old man be here for a 93-year-old problem, which is window air conditioners falling out of windows? And it's a good question that I've asked myself, other than I've gotten involved in the project. I was asked years ago by New York City building inspectors to help solution this, because what is available does not work. And I handed out little leaflets just to follow along with me. Every year, people die and more people get injured. And it happens over and over. And believe it or not, the use or the purchase of window air conditioners is increasing because of global warming. And I've got all the stats on that. If you see 2-year-old girl killed, Bronx boy fell from line 4, man hit by falling air conditioner sues for $21 million. North Bergen conditioner makes miraculous recovery, Bronx boy. And, you know, I have a little bit of a poster, save a life, stop an accident. And it is due to this, this is what's balancing an air conditioner right now in a window. So technically, you've got a minimum of 2 cinder blocks sitting out here being balanced. The only thing holding that in is the lip of the window sash coming down. There are regulations now, and in my, see, I'll go off task here. In my literature, I mean, we've got, you guys estimated, and this is old, this is 20 years old. CPSC estimates 12 children 10 years old and younger die each year. More than 4,000 are treated from window fall related injuries. And that is not by air conditioners, that's just by falling. So we understand that. There is a percentage that will be air conditioners. On the flip side of that, you've got air conditioners falling out that are injuring people and doing damage. There are statistics, and I Googled this very simply, that according to the National Fire Protection Association, 140 injuries and 20 deaths a year and $82 million in property damage. Again, I'm sure none of this is really accurate because we really don't know. And nobody is really keeping statistics on that. All right. You guys also came out with, and it's in the literature, and this also is old, preventing window falls. So CPSC has taken window falling or falling out of the window very seriously, okay? There are standards right now, and UL would be, to me, the primary standard, and I don't know how the CPSC and UL relate on that. But UL has a real standard that, if upheld, does work. And the standard is that an air conditioner hanging out of a window needs to hold 400 pounds, holding from the back of it, with 25 pounds of front force and not move. Okay? It's not happening on this. I am a manufacturer, and how I got into this, and I'm going to be completely candid, and I'm not here for this purpose. I was asked by building inspectors about 8 years ago to come up with a solution. I came up with a solution, and this is how I actually got here, and I'm going to make it very brief. And it's related and it's not related. My daughter 6 years ago passed from cancer that 2 years later, there was a solution for. Okay, I came up with a solution for this, and then I dawdled for about 6 years, wandering around until my family said, Peter, you came up with a solution for people to stop getting hurt from air conditioners. And she sent me a video of a firefighter being hit on the head with an air conditioner. So I got back into the business. And the reason I become an expert, and who needed to be an expert on window air conditioners, I did. And I understood and I see what is completely lacking and that people are still getting hurt. And there is a solution if you follow the guidelines that need to be followed. So UL has real standards that can be met because I've met them. Okay. New York City, and I have to read you this standard because I'm still trying to understand it. And it is on one of the pages. I didn't number them, where it says New York Local Law 311. Install the AC so that it remains in place when the window is opened, and affix it so the window cannot be opened accidentally. You explain that sentence to me. So basically, what UL and New York City say is that the window needs to be opened and the air conditioner not fall out. Okay, that's not happening. There's no way that an inspector can look and know that. So well, I guess those are questions that I would hope you guys would ask of me. But the fact is, until there is a strict standard of how an air conditioner goes in a window, and air conditioners were invented 93 years ago. They've been hanging out of windows that long. Until there is a standard and it is met and upheld, people are going to get hurt. Kids are going to die. I say to myself, with my invention, I'm going to save a life or an accident somewhere. I don't know who it is. I don't even care, but I know I'm going to save a life. It makes a difference. And I guess I have very little to say after that.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We're going to turn next to.
So thank you all for the work that you're doing. Mr. Allen, you were the first to speak on this panel. You had to wait quite a while for a question, but I have one for you. So you talked about the UL standard and you said it's a good standard, but is the issue that it's just not complied with?
It's not complied with, and it's absolutely not complied with. And you folks have also talked about window guards and have standards with that. There's no reason that an air conditioner in a window shouldn't meet the same standard as a window guard, which is all possible. It's just not. There's nobody upholding it. It's as if when you live in, and I'm going to say the sewage, you just accept things. And this has been accepted forever. And it's not adequate. And there are adequate ways. I'm no Einstein, but I did find a way to hold an air conditioner in a window like this with the window open. And it's not a big deal. It just hasn't been lawful or, you know.
Well, thank you for the work that you're doing on safety with that, because if we've got a good standard and we just need ways to comply with it, thank you for creating one.
It's there.